I will admit, even though I love the bike, god damn it, I always forget to cancel my turn signal. That's like my worst habit on this thing. Welcome back to Circus by Moto, everybody. I'm Abel. Today, I kind of want to talk about, hold on, let me turn this, let me turn this damn music down. I'm still getting used to this Cardo set on my head.
What? Turn my headphones up. I'm serious, nigga, turn them up. Turn them up. Hold up. I'm serious, nigga. I can't hear out of this ear. Turn my headphones up.
All right, where were we? So today, I want to talk about a couple things I've seen on other moto vlogs on YouTube. Just kind of regarding how different motorcycle riders kind of treat each other out on the road. I don't know if it's just that I'm in Oregon and, you know, we're just polite people up here or what's going on, but one thing I want to talk about is the wave. Now, I don't know, not everybody waves at every other motorcycle on the road, but for the most part, I wave at pretty much everybody that goes by. You know, I figure it's all one community. If you're on two wheels and you're out having fun, you're doing the right thing. I don't give a shit what kind of bike you're riding. I don't ride a Harley, so I definitely don't have any of the Harley snobbery, if you will. You know, I wave at Harleys, I wave at sport bikes, I wave at, you know, dudes riding around on Honda monkeys. I don't give a shit. If you're out having a great time, that's what this should be all about. I see in a lot of other vlogs, you know, where they talk about, you know, the things that cruiser riders, you know, do, or the things that only Harley riders do, and, you know, cruiser riders, and Harley riders, they look down on all the other riders, and you know, why aren't you riding this? You better stay there. You know, what, they don't wave at people who aren't on other Harleys, and it's just, for the most part, I don't find that to be true at all. You know, not up here. Pretty much everybody waves to everybody else. You know, you don't owe somebody a wave. You don't want to wave, don't fucking wave. I'm not gonna get butthurt if I wave at another bike and they don't wave to me. I mean, that doesn't affect my life at all. You know, it's just kind of a friendly, hey, how's it going? You know, cool, we're both on motorcycles, we've got something kind of in common, have a great day. You know, I've never met anybody who was like, I'm not waving at such and such. You know, I'm not waving at these guys. I only wave to these kind of guys. You know, about the only kind of non-waving that I notice is mostly like coming from, you know, the bigger club guys, some of the 1%er clubs and stuff, and that's cool, man, dude. They can do their thing too. Who gives a shit if they don't wave at you? You know, they got their own thing going on, and you know, that's what they do for them. You know, I ride for me. I like waving at people. I like saying hello. I like being cordial. It's just the way I operate. You know, the other thing is, you know, just people, not even so much on the road with the waving, is you know, I always hear the Harley guys, you know, they only deal with other Harley guys and everybody else can fuck off or whatever, and that's just not the way it is. I mean, I ride a Kawasaki. Just last weekend we went to a big bike night down in Salem, and you know, out of the 100 bikes there, or whatever the hell it was a lot. I think I was the only one on a Japanese bike. I think everybody else was literally on Harleys. I don't even recall seeing like Victories or Indians or, you know, other American brands. It was just Harleys, straight up Harleys. And it's probably because it was mostly club dudes out there, you know. Not one person was like, you know, kind of looking down their nose at me or my ride. You know, I had a couple people, you know, complimented. They dug the way it looked, and, you know, dug the way I rode. And, you know, I rode a group ride with a bunch of guys I'd never ridden with before, and they were all on Harleys, and not a one of them, you know, could have gave less of a shit of what kind of bike someone else was riding. Seems to me that up here in, you know, Oregon, the Pacific Northwest, it's really more about the riding. You know, I've been on group rides with, you know, nothing but cruisers, you know, that were across the board of, you know, different makes and models, you know, foreign, domestic, didn't seem to matter. I've been on rides where I was the only cruiser in the bunch. You know, I was riding with a bunch of guys on crotch rockets. Still had a great time. We still had kind of the camaraderie of going on that ride. And here, let me see. There was a wave guy on a Harley. Then again, at this speed, he probably can't tell what the fuck bike it is. But it's just something we do up here. I mean, there's really not a lot of instances of guys not waving. Getting back to going on group rides, I've ridden with, you know, just about every kind of bike you can think of. You know, if you're on a crotch rocket, a cruiser, you know, a dual sport, ADV bike, you know, a mini bike, I don't care what you're on. I respect the hell out of the fact that you got off your ass, got on your motorcycle, and got out for a ride. Myself today, I'm not riding anywhere in particular. I'm just out riding. I've been in kind of a depressive little funk for the last few days, and my sleep schedule, my sleep cycle's all fucked up, and I just need to clear my head. And, you know, when I need to clear my head, that's where this baby comes in. You know, I get out, I do what I love to do, and you know, being out on two wheels, out in the wind, it's the best therapy there is. I want to know from some of you people watching, you know, drop me a comment, leave a comment, let me know. Do you wave at every bike that goes by? You know, do you find that other bikers on the road aren't waving at you? Do you get butt hurt when people don't wave back? Are you waving at every bike? You waving at trikes? You waving at Can-Am guys? Let me know. You know, what do you think about, you know, are you a Harley guy? Everybody should be riding a fucking Harley. You know, that's the only way to go. Or you just, you know, ride what you dig. I mean, hell, pardon me. We're in the Portland area. There's a scooter, like a scooter gang in Portland. Like this riding group I've seen these guys around downtown late at night sometimes, and they mob like 100 dudes deep on like Vespas and Zumas and monkeys and like little, you know, under 125cc, you know, step through scooter bikes. And they're out there having an absolute blast. And to me, that's really what it's all about. Go out, have fun, ride your ride, find like-minded people that like to ride the way you ride, that want to ride, you know, the same days you like going for rides. You know, they're into the same shit. Find those people, hang with those people, and make your biker community. It's as simple as that. It's I just have never saw the snobbery part of this as anything cool or anything that I would want to be involved with. You know, a lot of clubs, and don't get me wrong, if you want to be in a club, whether that's a RC or an MC, be in a club. If that's your thing, do it. But I definitely don't want to ride with anybody who is going to look down on what I'm riding and try to pressure me into changing it. You know, tons and tons of you know, MCs are, you know, American bikes only. You can only ride a Harley or an Indian, Victory, whatever. Typically, you see Harleys. It's mostly just guys on Harley Davidsons. This is cool. Harley Davidsons are fucking cool. Get a Harley. If that's what you want, that's what you can afford. I can't afford a fucking Harley. I ride a Kawasaki. That's why I bought this thing, and it just so happens that I fucking fell in love with it. I love this bike. Now, I do want something bigger. I do want something different, but that doesn't mean that I don't love this bike or that I want to get rid of this bike. It just means I'm a big fella and I'd like a bigger bike. Drop a comment. You know, have you been on group rides where guys are, you know, thumbing their noses at your ride, giving you shit about your bike? You know, let me know what part of the country you're watching from, where you're from, you know, what's going on, you know, in other parts of the country, because it really seems like up here, nobody really gives a shit. Just ride. See, here's a group of sport bikes. They're gonna wave back, right? No, there's 1, 2, 3 of them. I don't think the first guy saw me. It's a guy on crotch, bunch of guys on crotch rockets. I'm on a cruiser. Nobody gives a shit. How about this? Here's another one for you. Post what you ride, whether it's an American bike or a foreign bike. Post what you ride. Tell me what you dig about it. But then, also want to know, if you didn't have that bike and you had to switch it up, you know, you couldn't get a Harley, what would your choice be? You know, what kind of bike other than what you ride do you find cool? Do you find like this is something that I would totally dig riding? I want to know. Drop it in the comments. Let's start a conversation. God, I lost train of thought. I will admit that when I am out on a group ride, you know, poker run, bike night somewhere, you know, whatever it is, charity runs, and I am surrounded by guys on Harleys, and, you know, it all sounds so cool. You know, Harleys they just sound better. I mean, there's no way I can make this Kawasaki Vulcan sound like a Harley. You want it to sound like a Harley, get a Harley. I will admit that I do feel like a little left out. Like, damn, I wish I was on a fat boy right now cruising with these guys, or, you know, a big road king or something. You know, there's tons of Harley bikes I love. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go enjoy the hell out of myself riding my little 900 here.